What's up, everybody? Coach Kinetic here on behalf of Kinetic Fit Life. First and foremost, want to say thank you to the 2 new subscribers I got, and shout out to all my other supporters. I really feel honored to have, this many people following me on my journey and actually listening to my advice and my tips. I really do appreciate it. I also want to say thank you for the participation. Supplement Saga, I did get feedback, and for Supplement Saga episode 2, we're going to talk about fat burners. In a nutshell, ladies and gentlemen, first off, I want you to understand advertisement is everything when we're talking about supplements. Alright? Advertisement is everything. If I was to walk into a store and see a bottle that just had fat burner on it, and then next to it there was a bottle that said Supreme Weight Loss Fat Burner Level 10, and then it had everything that this fat burner did. Human nature, we're going to go with the one that seems more appealing, right? And that's what supplements do. And sometimes that's what I look for. I mean, I may be comparing 2 different supplements, but whichever one looks more appealing, sometimes I go for that one. Now, have I taken fat burners before? Absolutely. I've taken Evogen's Liposide and BPI's B4 Daily. Alright? And both of them I feel were pretty good. And I feel that these can be used or should be used. I don't want to say they're needed when you're at a caloric deficit. First off, yes, let me take that back. They are needed when you're at a caloric deficit in a sense, because a fat burner won't work if your diet is not in check, if you're eating at a surplus, or if you're bulking. Alright, so what is a surplus? Caloric surplus means eating above your daily caloric maintenance. So let's say my daily caloric maintenance is 3,000 calories. Eating at a surplus will be 3,200, 3,500, something like that. Now, eating at a caloric deficit means eating below your daily maintenance. Again, if mine is 3,000, I want to eat 2,500 or 2,250, something like that, right? So, fat burners, what is a fat burner? A fat burner is pretty much, in a nutshell, literally, caffeine in a pill form. The caffeine is a stimulant. This stimulant is going to help elevate your heart rate, give you the jitters, increase the body's core temperature, and give you a burst of energy. That's what the stimulant of caffeine is going to do for you. Now, this fat burner won't work if you're not at a caloric deficit already. It will not work. All right, you're pretty much defeating the purpose by intaking too much fat and then taking a fat burner. That's not how it works. A fat burner will not be effective if you're not at a caloric deficit. Now, let's say you are at a caloric deficit and you decide, hey, I want to take a fat burner. It's not going to speed up the process. Instead of losing, 2 pounds in 1 week, you'll lose 2 pounds in a day. It's not going to speed the process up like that. All it does is help promote lipolysis, which is the body breaking down fat to be used off as energy. It's going to help promote that, okay, which means it's going to aid that process. Doesn't make the process. It is not the process. It's going to help aid in the process. You get what I'm saying? So only take a fat burner if you're at a caloric deficit or you're trying to get lean. Alright? Now, keep in mind, when I took these fat burners, I was at an extreme caloric deficit in contest prep, and they came in help because I would be tired a lot because I didn't have that many carbs. I was doing cardio twice a day, once at 4 in the morning and the other one right after work before I got home. Alright, so it did give me the energy to get up and get it done. So I do appreciate the fat burner in that sense, but I cannot sit here and pinpoint and say the fat burner is why I was 3% body fat on stage. I will solely and always put diet as #1 reason, period. There's people out there that don't even take supplements, that get extremely shredded. And it's solely because of diet. It's 90% of the journey. It's not a magic pill. Now, if you're a person that drinks a lot of coffee or a lot of energy drinks or a lot of pop or soda throughout the day, you're not going to feel the effects or the symptoms of a fat burner because your body's already used to getting those stimulants. Alright? But if you're not a person, if you're a person that don't drink a lot of coffee and energy drinks and things like that, when you take this pill, you're going to feel your elevated heart rate, the jitters, you're going to feel like you can run and go take on the world, and that's fine. But never, ever exceed the dosage, because you can have a heart attack and you don't want your heart to explode taking these. Alright, keep in mind, I'm always for the natural route of things. The green tea herbal extract, perfect fat burner, scientifically proven. If you drink 4 cups of the green herbal tea extract a day, that can also help promote and aid in fat loss. All right, and that's a natural way. You can go buy a box of 100 for like $10 at Walmart or something like that. All right, there's nothing really special about a fat burner. It's going to speed up your heart rate to help aid in staying in that fat burning state while you're already in a caloric deficit. It's going to help you out. It's not going to make the process. It's not going to make you lose fat. There's no magic pill that's going to make you lose fat in a couple of days. Understand that this fitness lifestyle is a marathon. It's not a sprint. Take your time, set realistic goals, knowing that, hey, if I burn 2 pounds, I want to burn 2 pounds in a week. That's very realistic. And understand, if you take that fat burner, it's not going to make you burn 6 pounds in that week, okay? It's just going to help make sure you get to that 2 pounds by the end of the week. I would prefer to go get the green tea and drink 4 to 6 cups a day and start losing fat that way, and make sure your diet is in check. This is episode 2 of the Supplement Saga series. Be sure to comment, like, subscribe, and share. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram if you don't already. That's Coach with the K_Kinetic. Or you can email me at kineticfitlife@gmail.com. Thank you for your participation. And that's the Supplement Saga on fat burners.